And just like that, folks, we are back. Thanks for hanging out. We had about a 20-minute conversation going. If you missed the cliff notes, they'll be like 1 and 2. Michael was talking about the creation of the movie room. And if we don't sound good, please let me know in the comments. We'll try to make sure we can clean that up. He's got a Cannibal Holocaust tattoo on his left arm and August Underground on the right arm. He showed off a couple of really, look at that thing. Beautiful. That threw me for such a loop, man. I was having such a good time. I lost my whole train of thought. I was like, "Oh, Michael's a dog, dude." So we got a couple of questions we got to give away at the end. I see people are jumping right back in. Thanks for being patient with us. The last thing we talked about was just we were talking about movies that are kind of hard to keep in stock, or if there's ones that kind of blew up without you noticing. And he was talking about Inglourious Bastards being one. So what kind of films are fans obsessing over right now that you're seeing the most on your site?
Well, the giveaway one, Zombie Flesh Eaters, was a huge seller. Actually, it wasn't for a while. We were not selling too many of them, and then the past couple of weeks, it just picked up quite a bit. So I wasn't sure about that one just because there's been so many releases of it. But it really looks great. So I think it makes sense why everyone was really excited about that. Also, all the Clint Eastwood releases that have come out, like
The
the
steel
Arrow
books.
ones, the Steel books, the Dirty Harry set, like all of those Clint Eastwood movies have been really popular. People really like those releases and have bought a lot of them. So yeah.
Are you? I mean, I don't know if you keep those ones. Outlaw Josie Wells is my dad's favorite movie, so watching that on 4K, that was an unbelievable release. The steelbook, the special features, the audio was the biggest jump. Like growing up on VHS to DVD to Blu-ray.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, huge fan, huge
Yeah,
fan.
I've never seen The Outlaw of Josie Wells. I have to watch it.
Gotta watch it.
I didn't keep one of the steelbooks. I think we still have a few left in stock. But I do love the Dollars trilogy, and I did keep the Dollars trilogy for
One
my
of
own
each.
collection. Yeah, one of each. Well, Good, the Bad, and the Ugly still come in a few weeks, but
Yeah, that's
the
the one
other
I'm really
two,
waiting on.
yeah, for
Um,
sure.
Josie Wells is cool. It's kind of like an anti-hero. I mean, he's that character a lot.
Yeah,
It's got some of the best lines. It's got Chief from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. It's got a great cast. It's pretty fun.
nice.
I hope I'm saying that right. Maybe that's reverse. Anyway, sweet. Well, I seen that you were showing that Zombie Flesh Eaters before we kind of got disconnected. Can
Mhm.
we see what that looks like?
Yeah, sure. Well,
And are
here it
you
is
a fan of
still.
this artwork?
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I mean, it's an iconic scene from the movie on the front, but here, let's take
God,
it out of the shrink wrap so we can see it better. Because this one, I realized I didn't have this on like the 4K from Blue Underground or any 4K. I mean, I have Blu-ray version and a DVD one, but I guess I'm keeping this 4K for
that's
myself. So
Michael's
here's
then.
the outer slit,
Oh,
and oh yeah, with the matte, that looks really nice.
damn.
Yeah.
I'm
The
so
back is
excited for
just
that.
kind of like this purple. A lot of times the back of these Arrow releases aren't anything
They're just kind of
crazy, but
blended.
yeah. All right, let's see what's inside here.
Come on, reversible cover art.
Oh yeah. Well, the cool thing is that this art's
Oh, that
different
one's way
too, which
better.
I really like that they have the different artwork on the outside and the inside,
That's
and then the
cool.
reverse cover. Oh wow, there's some postcards in here or something. Yeah, here, let's take those out. Let's see the reverse because I'm gonna keep it on the reverse. I think I like the Italian cover. Let's get it on here.
It's so exciting.
I don't want to mess up the cover. There we go.
Oh yeah, Zombie
Oh
2
no,
is cool.
hold on. It's not in there quite right. There we go. Oh, it's still not right. Okay, I'll fix it in here. There we go. Now it's in there right. Okay, there's the reverse cover.
That dude,
Yeah, it's really cool. They will rise
super
and suck
cool.
the blood of the living.
Dude. What
Yeah,
while we're talking zombie, what is your favorite Fulci film?
my favorite Fulci film.
Kind of loaded
Hmm.
question.
Yeah, that is a hard question. Um, I like the Beyond a lot. I also uh there's a sci-fi movie that he did that I saw, Planet of the Vampires.
I've only seen it
Um,
once.
yeah, and I really dug that movie, and I thought that was kind of cool because it was a little different than like his zombie fare and like the yeah some of the other movies that he did, and I really like that one a lot. That one kind of surprised me,
Kind of
but
carpentry.
yeah. Okay, so let's see. We got
Dude, look
black
at
and
that.
white art cards.
Sick.
These are the right thing, yeah. And the
Are
back
we
is
gonna
really cool too. I'll show you in a second.
get a Brooklyn Bridge? Come on.
Let's
Those are awesome,
see.
dude.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. And this
Oh,
one's,
coming out
yeah,
of the ground.
nice.
With the maggots.
Yeah, okay, I think that's all. And this is what the back looks like. It's the same as the front
The
cover
front.
art.
That's pretty cool. What
Yeah.
do you have a secret on what you're supposed to do with the art cards?
A secret? I mean, keep them in the case, I guess. Are
You're
you
not one of those
supposed to
people that
like
kind of
frame
frames
them
them and
or
puts them under glass
I
or something.
don't. I like having the art cards. I think they're cool because like every time I go to watch the movie, I get to like look through them and like
It's
think of
kind of
those
cool.
scenes in the movie. And I really enjoy that experience. That's one of the coolest things about physical media, especially nowadays with all these special editions with the art cards and posters and booklets and like all the
Booklets are
stuff. I
awesome.
mean, you just
It's
get to
tactile.
like yeah, you get to feel it and learn more about the movie and just experience it deeper. It's pretty cool. So, all
That's
right,
awesome.
let's open up this poster.
Oh my god. I forgot it came with a poster.
Comes with a poster, a
Mine's coming
booklet,
soon.
cards.
Look at that.
Oh
Dude.
yeah,
Is it double
and then
sided?
yeah, it's got the
You get the
front cover art.
pretty cool.
Yeah, it's very cool. It's good quality. They always do good quality for their posters.
So if you have to pick who is it for me it's second side as far as the art cards go. Do you have a favorite kind of company that puts them out?
Second Sight, I also like the Umbrella releases a lot. Their collector's editions that come out, I think they do a really good job with them.
Those
Yeah,
big ones.
so yeah, I mean the slipcover the slipcover editions are pretty cool too. Like just when I don't want like the booklet and stuff, but the ones that come with the hard case and like the art cards are really nice. So
Yeah, Umbrella puts a lot of work and time and
yeah.
passion into their releases.
So
So
more
let's
more
go.
different artwork, by the way. I just wanted
Oh,
to
dude,
finish
look at
showing this
that.
off. So on the
That's
booklet,
sick.
like everything, there's the front artwork gets repeated a little bit, but they did more like different types of artwork on this release than some of their other chunky box sets. Like some of these, they just kind of repeat the same artwork. So that was kind of nice to see all the different kind of designs in here and all the lots of purple. I like the purple.
The purple is
Purple is my
cool.
favorite color. So
At first I wasn't sure with the name change. Like there's something about just seeing zombie on the front, like the Blue Underground, but I don't have that on 4K, so I
yeah.
can't wait to get that. We're giving that away in like a half an hour, guys. So hang
Yep.
tight. I got a giveaway going. But first we're gonna ask Michael some questions and we're gonna see some of the stuff that he has brought with him. Um, let's talk about your shelf. You've
Mhm.
got a bunch of movies behind you. Have you counted your collection?
Uh, I could pull up my app. I think it would
Oh,
disappear, but yeah, I have an app that I keep track of all my movies with.
that's
It's
smart.
not 100% accurate because there are movies that I've moved out of my collection by like selling them, and I haven't necessarily deleted all those from the app yet. So I think it's a little bit more than what's actually there on the count, but it's over 4,000. It's somewhere between four and
Damn,
5,000. So it's I have a few movies in my collection.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Is there a film in your collection that you know you keep it even though you're never going to rewatch it, and then what keeps that film there?
Hmm. Keep it, although I'm never going to rewatch it.
Like one
Um,
that is so intense that you're like, I'm not watching that again. But I'm keeping
oh,
it.
so intense that I'll never watch it again. Uh, hmm. Well, I'm looking at my stack right here. I've watched through here. Where did it go? Uh, I have so many movies out right now. I picked out a. Oh, here it is. It's on the bottom. That's why. Um, this is kind of like it's like one of those like real footage kind of things. It's all
Yeah.
autopsy footage.
Oh
Um,
man.
and it's just like yeah, it's like almost what you'd see like in medical school, but it's just very graphic autopsy footage, and it was kind of interesting to watch, and it was extreme, whatever. But and I don't know if I'll watch it again. I mean,
Is it
I
kind of like philosophy of a knife that's like 4 hours or something? Is it long?
there's like three. I think there's like I'm looking at the back. There's one, two, three, four, five parts to it, and then an
Damn.
analysis of it. So I sat down and watched the whole thing, and it was stomach churning. But yeah, I mean I probably wouldn't watch it again. I don't it's kind of boring at some point to just watch autopsy footage with no plot and just music and stuff. So uh yeah, but I like that I have it. I think it's kind of interesting just
It's not going
to
anywhere though.
have, but
It's
it's I'm not going to get rid of it, but I probably won't watch it again.
that was perfect. That's exactly what we're looking for.
Yeah.
Um, what about, so have you sold something, whether it's on your site or it was from your personal collection and then just immediately regretted it? And what was that though?
Um yeah, so the um the Steckler collection from
Okay.
Severin. Um, it's one of the box sets that they released. I sold it before I opened it, and then I realized that I had some of his movies in from Vinegar Syndrome from like the Picorama collection. I was like, oh, I remember these. These were kind of crazy, like Picorama movies. Like I kind of want to see his horror movies, like other stuff that he made. So in this past Severance sale on the box set night on Saturday, I
Yeah.
rebought that at a little bit lower than the price that I sold it for, so it didn't feel too bad. So
That's kind of a
yeah,
win. So
yeah.
as someone else that you sell films like Severin, what what is the reason to have like a Friday night where they're doing like nothing but the discs, and it's $230, and then the next night, so and then they stagger it, right? So Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday, and then Monday. Actually, last night it was all disappearing, and I realized that I
Mhm.
missed a title, but I could still add it to my order. What do you think is the reason? It drives me crazy that they do that, because then they disappear till August 5th, and I'm like, but I didn't get Asylum on 4K. Like that was the whole reason, but it wasn't there Friday night. Third,
Mhm.
when I'm looking for it.
Yeah, I mean, I think the purpose is just to keep bringing people back to the site in the hopes that they'll buy something in addition to Asylum or whatever you came there for. So,
Yeah,
um,
what
I mean,
pisses
it's
me
an
off.
interesting strategy, but yeah, it would be nice if it was just all released at once. But I mean, Vinegar Syndrome does that too, like with the subscriber
Totally.
week in January and July, like they tease out a release every day for the whole week, and like it's hard too as a buyer of Vinegar Syndrome
Oh, I
when they
can't
do
even
that
imagine.
because like I want to go on there and buy every day when they do those announcements, but I have to meet some sort of minimum, so I want to wait, but then what if it sells out? And so luckily a lot of the Vinegar Syndrome like ones that are on their line proper, they're not the partner labels, they usually last a little longer. So it
Right.
usually is okay, but yeah, it's hard sometimes because it's just like I wish it would all come out at once.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I guess that does benefit their subscribers, but yeah, it's crazy. If I would have had to pay shipping again, I would have been so like I would have just waited,
Mm.
But it's cool that I could just tag on. You get 5 movies. You're like, well, I sure wish that on Friday I could have. Anyway, that was just
Yeah.
my own personal thing. It drove me nuts because I forgot. I was like, there's something I'm forgetting. I don't want all these shark movies right now. I want
Hmm.
the sales, right? So, um, anyway, so let's think here. How many copies of the same movie is too many? I'm asking for a friend.
Hmm. 10 maybe? I don't know.
Ten's too
I
many?
I don't know if there's a too many. Like really, if you love a
Stressing out.
movie and there's like all the editions in the world that are great, like just keep collecting them. Why not? Like, I mean, if there are certain movies that once you get the 4K, like you want to get rid of the Blu-ray or the DVD, but like I don't know. There's here. This is an example of one right here. I didn't even
I
think
was
I
gonna
was
say,
gonna necessarily use this, but
what is your
like
movie?
this is not one that I have that many copies of. I just have two, but it's an example of one where I have the DVD, but I also have the 4K, and I didn't want to get rid of the DVD. So like this is Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer,
I
one
have
of my
that same one. That
favorite serial
so
killer
good.
movies. It's an amazing serial killer
And
movie.
that edition is
Um,
fucking killer, man.
this edition is great, and it has the documentary, like two
Mm-hmm.
documentaries, the making of and the Henry Lee Lucas documentary, and that is not on this Arrow edition, the documentary. So um when I saw it has like another documentary, Portrait, the making of Henry, but yeah, it has a whole bunch of other cool shit on it. But yeah,
It
this is a
doesn't have the Henry
great,
Lee
great
Lucas.
release.
Then
But it doesn't
that
have the Henry Lee Lucas, and I've just had this DVD with this cover for so long that like I love
it's
this one.
home.
I don't want to get rid of it. And then there's other movies that they just keep releasing editions of that are really freaking cool, and you want to just keep getting them. So
So
I
I
get it.
have, I think I have like 8 versions of The Exorcist, too many versions of Jaws. But are you one that's going to collect? So if it was, say, The Exorcist, you're going to get the Steelbook, the Bible release, the the Best Buy exclusive, the Arrow old one. Like you just, I can't get rid of it. It's my favorite horror movie, so I just keep them. There's no way they've been with me since I was like 10 or 11. There's no way I get rid of them now.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't do that with a lot of movies, but there's a few movies that I have like a bunch of copies of. So
What's give me one?
Lord of the Rings.
Okay,
I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan, and I
same.
have like like 6 or 7 different versions of of the trilogy, like, and they're all giant, and yeah, so I have a lot of Lord of the Rings sets.
I think a lot of people are Star Wars fans. They probably keep their original VHSs,
Mhm.
and yeah, it's a trip. I'm like that with Indiana Jones too. I've got the McDonald's releases somewhere, like just stupid stuff.
Yeah.
So you've got some stuff that you brought out. What is one of the weirder movies in your collection that makes guests wonder why you even own it?
Oh yeah, I have one. There was a good one for that. Incest Death Squad.
Oh
I don't know if
Jesus.
you ever. It's a whole trilogy. There's ID2 and IDS Rising. Yeah, but it's like, why
I'm
would
not
I
gonna be
own a
put
movie
like on a
called,
list somewhere if I start writing that down, right? Like,
I don't know, but
I'm just kidding.
yeah, this is
Incest Death
one where
Squad.
people will be like, why do you have a movie called Incest Death Squad? Like that
Look
sounds
at the cover, dude.
ridiculous, and yeah, it's crazy, but I mean, it's about a brother and a sister who are like into each other and go around and kill people. Like it the title kind of explains what happens, but
Sure.
yeah, they're actually kind of fun movies, but and I had to kind of seek them out to find them, but
I bet.
um, yeah, that's definitely one where people are like, why? Yeah, why would you have
So do you
that?
have what's is it Lucifer Valentine? Do you have like a bunch of his
Hmm,
titles like the Vomit
yeah.
Puke and
Yeah, here's Slaughtered Vomit Dolls. This is the original Lucifer
oh look at
Valentine
that.
release from like, it has a
That is
poster and stuff
awesome.
in it. But yeah, this is it's like Kingdom of Hell Productions. I don't know if you can see that, but
That's
that's
the
like
shit.
his like production company, Lucifer Valentine, when he first put this out. So yeah, this is
And I didn't
I
know he was
have
gonna have that. I was just guessing. I was like, I bet he's got yeah.
yeah, I do. I have the Slaughtered Vomit Dolls. I kind of have spread out over different distributors. I have Slaughtered Vomit Dolls, like the first one from Lucifer Valentine, and then I have uh the next two from Unearthed,
The
and then I
Blu-ray
have
ones.
I think they're DVD, but
They might be. Yeah.
um yeah, Regurgitated Sacrifice, and there's two others, and then I have four, and then the prequel, and the last one that came out, Angela tapes or whatever. Those I have from Black Lava.
backlog.
The Austrian distributor. I don't know if you've ever
I
gotten
don't think
anything from
so.
them, but
The last
they
one I bought
release a
from them
lot of
was
crazy stuff.
Black Metal Veins, which just kind of feels like another day, like on the streets of my city, you
Yeah.
know. But some of his movies, not saying how he is as a person, but they're a different experience for sure.
They
Um,
are, yeah.
I thought you might have that just hanging around. Um, let's see. Crazy. So we kind of already covered that. Is that
Yeah.
incest one? Is that the nastiest, most disturbing title that you own?
No, I don't think so. Nastiest, most disturbing title. I mean, this one's kind of common for being said as a pretty nasty title, but I think Serbian film is pretty.
It's a
It
really good movie.
it's a great movie, and it really goes to places where other movies just won't go to. I mean, it really pushes limits, and yeah. I mean, that's a pretty intense one. I mean, the August Underground movies. I mean, I we've talked about those already, but um, those are definitely more extreme. But yeah, Serbian
Uh,
film's definitely up
do you
there.
think he's going to put out that documentary? Like, and are you guys going to get access to? Is he going to release that? Do you think on physical?
Uh, yeah, I mean, I think that the it's been like teased for years, so I hope
I know.
it gets released at some point. We'll have it if Unearth releases it, we'll have it. We can always get
Nice.
Unearth titles, and we try and carry everything Unearth. So um, Maskhead's actually on its way, so that should be here pretty soon. This is the toe
Oh, that's
tag
cool.
version of it.
Old school.
Toetag.biz on the bottom. But yeah, so but we're getting the new Blu-ray that Unearthed is releasing. So yeah, we try and get all the Unearthed stuff. Oh, more Unearthed stuff too. We got Guinea Pig. I forgot when we're talking
Oh,
about more extreme titles. Yeah,
that
can't
that
forget Guinea Pig. But
guinea pig might be for some people the grossest thing they'll ever watch for sure.
yeah, it's pretty.
Um,
And the American Guinea Pig box set too is or I mean, I have a bunch of versions of American. I have some props from American Guinea Pig.
let's
I'm a
see it.
huge
We're
Guinea
here.
Pig
We're
fan,
already
but
here, man.
we got okay. Let's start with the first movie. Small. This is just small. It's a little piece of flesh from the movie. It was like an ounce of flesh. Um, and
That's
then
awesome.
from oh, I didn't bring down my tongue from Bloodshot, but I have a tongue from Bloodshot. Um, and then I have
Dude,
a tongue from Song of Solomon.
that's crazy. How do you
Uh,
procure one of those? Is that from a convention or on their website?
No, this was from, or this is also from Song of Solomon. It's a little rosary, but
Oh,
they
that's
had
cool.
Indiegogo like when they first were releasing the American Guinea Pig movies. They did Indiegogo funding for it, and they put up lots of props. And this is the
That's
if you
fucking
saw
cool as shit.
Sacrifice,
Yeah, dude.
the fourth one, this is the prop that he uses to like rip his toenails and like some other things off of his body.
That's nuts.
And this is like the one of one like prop from the movie. So this one's kind of my favorite just because it's like it was used in like some pretty crazy scenes. But
Yeah, dude.
um,
That's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah, I'm a
Super cool.
big fan of Guinea, and I'm waiting for whenever the newest one, something pigs, or I don't even know what it's called, but there was a new one that was supposedly being shot at some point with Marcus Cook was involved in everything, and so hopefully that happens, and there's a whole Indiegogo with more props that I can get. So
Dude, Michael is an OG. He knows his stuff. This could be a 4-hour podcast if we were super. Yeah, I haven't even seen that box set like ever in real life. I've only been able to see them, you know, effed up movies doc sick movie, you know, going to a website and watching them. I think
have
that
you seen
the
the other box set?
no, I have not.
Hold
I
up,
will wait for you.
yeah,
Crazy.
I have a whole guinea pig section.
What's
It's all
up,
falling over right now.
Frankie?
Yeah, this is
Oh
the
my god, that is so
the
cool.
German one or something. I don't. I got this from Fred at a convention. He was trying to raise money for his newest film, A Final Interview, and he was selling this from his collection. It's a really cool looking set.
That is so
But
cool.
and this bought this, and it's kind of dusty, but this is a t-shirt in here, and I was like, if it's an extra large, I'm gonna buy it, Fred, and it was an extra large, so I bought it.
Dude,
But
is that
yeah,
is that
this
how many
artwork's
movies are in
crazy.
that one? The Butcher Pack.
It's
That's
all of them. It's like all it's one, two, three, four, five, six, and then the two making ofs. It has everything that the four DVD, the four disc or whatever, four uh case box set has. It's the same movies, just across like
all
seven, what is it? It's eight different discs. So yeah.
super cool. I got to get my life together. I need to get that. I don't even know where to find something like that anymore. That's probably a deep, deep eBay purchase.
Yeah, something like that, I think.
Crazy. Some of my questions I wanted to ask was like, is this too far? But if you have that, I mean, we're kind of,
No,
you've
there's no
got
too
pretty,
far for me.
I don't
Like
think so.
if I know one of your questions, I saw some of it in advance was like if I would be on a watch list for, I'm probably on a watch list. Yeah, I mean, I have all sorts of extreme movies, and I mean, I don't like do anything crazy or
Yeah,
whatever,
no,
but I just
super
watch
nice guy.
crazy movies. Like, I mean, yeah,
Art isn't
I'm a
supposed to
pretty,
be safe.
yeah, exactly. It doesn't have to be safe. It can push boundaries, and that's okay.
I think that's awesome. Um, God, so let me see here. So, have you ever lied about how much a movie costs because someone else wouldn't understand?
To my wife often.
I didn't want to get you in the
I
hot
know
seat, but
she's watching right now, but I don't always tell her the exact price that I pay for movies, especially when it's like an eBay pickup or something like out of print or rare or whatever. Um, it may be like it may mean a lot to me, but she would look at me crazy if I told her how
I
much. So yeah,
I always find a way to say something like, "Oh, I got a good deal." So the deal that I got,
yeah,
I
exactly.
had to get two because I got free ship. Like like I always
Yeah.
have a way to spin it. She's always like, "You're
Or
full of
like it
shit."
was this percentage off, and I just had to get it now, or else it would never be this price again.
It was
And
it
yeah,
was in my eBay cart for the last 4 years, babe. She's
yep.
like, you don't even watch that movie. I'm like, it doesn't matter. I still needed it.
Yeah.
Um, what's scarier, watching a guinea pig film at midnight or seeing a sold out slipcover on a title that you missed?
uh Sold out slipcover.
Sold
I
out
mean, nothing
slipcovers.
scares me anymore, but if with all the crazy shit I've seen in movies over the years. But um when I miss out on a release that I really wanted and I have to go on eBay and pay those ridiculous prices for it afterwards, it hurts. And usually like when that happens, like I was thinking about it or something, and I was just like, oh, I'll
Yeah.
wait until maybe
It'll still be
the price
there.
drops or something or whatever, and then it's gone, and you're like, man, I missed it, and yeah, so that's a terrible feeling. So yeah, if you see stock numbers on our website going down, don't miss out. Like if
Yeah,
you
you
really
got to
want
pay
it,
attention. Send
you
Michael a
yeah
message. It's easy for him to communicate back.
yeah
So me and Frank
absolutely.
have
We
talked about that a lot. Keep going. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I was gonna say, yeah, you're welcome to send me a message, and if there's something that sometimes we have, like with zombie flesh eaters, we're gonna be putting some more up tonight or tomorrow that we had saved for release day, and sometimes we're able to do that when on sold out movies, save some for the release day. So yeah, if you reach out to us, sometimes we might have some that aren't on the site. So not always, but it can happen. So yeah, we're very open to my wife Deborah is part of the movie room as well, and she answers some of the customer emails, and I handle most of the messages on Instagram and Facebook and stuff like that. So yeah, email or Instagram message, Facebook message, whatever, TikTok message. We're very open to communicating with our fans, customers, fellow movie lovers. Like I just see this community is just like a bunch of new friends that I'm making. So it's really cool.
Dude, it really is. And I mean, if you see a new movie that's coming out, it never fails. Like if it's Monday morning and it's 9:30 and I'm just getting coffee and I'm starting my work day and something's released, go to the movie room. It's usually coming. Like it's right there, and you're like, okay, cool, it's coming. I can, I can add this to my pre-order collection. Super easy to work with. Yeah, that's something that's really understated. Besides your guys' packaging, how did that start?
Mhm.
Because I know a lot of people want to talk to me about packaging and how
Mhm.
they get their steel books and they're always jacked up or their dog kind of rolled over it or they're dented. Was that just like I would want my stuff to get here a certain way?
Mhm. That's exactly what it was. Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I had some experience before I started shipping for the movie room. I was selling on eBay for like years before I started uh, before I started the movie room, just like selling from my personal collection. So I guess that was my first experience, just kind of shipping things out. And yeah, even when I was doing that, I always wanted to make sure people would get the movies I was sending in the best condition possible. Like I hate getting a movie and especially something that's like sold out or whatever that you can't get again and it's dented or like a bent like slipcover or something like that that you
Oh,
that
it's
you,
the
you don't want
worst.
to get. So I don't want people to experience that as much as I can prevent it. Like every once in a while, like there's something that we don't see under the J card or that's under the shrink wrap or whatever. But as much as we can, we review every single movie. We like
That's
feel it over and look
that's what
at
I want to
the
ask was
corners and everything. And
yeah. So how often does it come to you damaged? Because it's kind of a running
uh-huh.
joke now that like when you order from the movie room, you got 10 pounds of, bubble wrap.
Yeah, so we get movies damaged sometimes. There's a certain distributor or wholesaler, distributor, whatever you want to call them, that we have to reserve a higher amount of safety stock for because there's more damage from them.
Oh no.
But we take those out and we don't send them to people. And sometimes we do giveaways with copies that have like very minor damage that people wouldn't really necessarily want to buy as like mint, but they wouldn't mind getting for free. So sometimes we are able to do giveaways with those copies. I have
That's
a
cool.
whole stack of movies that I've been meaning to put as like discounted for dings and dents, basically. At some point, I'm going to go through and put variants on like the different products with like
Kind of
for
grade
like
them and
10%, 20% off, whatever I can do
yeah.
off for the amount of damage, or maybe even more if it's like really damaged. So yeah, that's something that I want to do with some of the damaged ones. But yeah, we do get damaged movies from time to time, and we just take them out and put them in that things and dents that'll go up at some point. So
Are they is usually that wholesaler not cool about I mean, even out in my garage I've got tons of those like slip things to go over steel books. Like it just seems like that would be important to the big dogs that you're getting your movies from, like that you're sending to. Like I just don't
yeah,
get it.
it seems like it would be important, but I guess when you're large enough, it's you can get away with more things. I don't know. I don't know why else they wouldn't. Yeah, I don't want to talk bad about anybody,
Yeah,
but
yeah, no. I'm not trying to lead you
all our
there.
wholesalers are really great. But yeah, I mean, there's just we have to deal with damaged stock from time to time. But yeah, the good thing is that none of you guys are going to get damaged stock because we check everything over. Even like our UK supplier is amazing. We
Nice.
very rarely, if ever, get anything damaged from them. But even that, like the zombie flesh eaters, like we went through all of those and all like looked over all the corners, shook them for loose discs, like we do that with everything, no matter if it's coming from the best distributor or from the worst distributor. So that's important to us that people get their movies in good condition.
Yeah, and that's the big thing I wanted to kind of hit on was you get a movie from the movie room, it comes pristine. And if there was ever an issue, well, that's never happened, but the communication is just incredible. So,
Yeah,
um,
I mean, there's people who have gotten something damaged before that we didn't see, and we either give them a refund or a partial refund or replace it if we can. Like we do something to help people out. I mean, there again, there is some like there are some things that are out of our control. But I mean, when we'll replace or do partial refunds or something for damage because we don't want people to get damaged movies. That's not our intention at all. So yeah.
How much fun is it being a distributor?
It's I love my job.
Is it you're
uh,
working as much as you would before? Like, I mean, you every time I talk to you, you and Deborah are packing orders. The garage is full.
yeah, we're either packing orders or working on the website, or I mean, I'm working almost every day, a lot of the day. I'm working a lot more than I did in
Okay.
my like 9 to 5 corporate kind of world job. So, but it's much more rewarding. It's much more fun, and I get to just be around movies all day and like interact like on either on the website or physically or whatever. It's just my whole world. My personal life and my work life now is just all movies, and it's my passion. So it's just amazing to be able to do something like this.
Even if you're working in a corporate job, you would still be buying movies, finding movies you didn't have, selling ones out of your collection.
Hmm.
It kind of makes sense to just kind of put it together.
Yeah,
So that's super
yeah.
awesome.
I mean, my first job was at a video store, so I think was
Oh,
destined to
perfect. So
do
even at a
something with
video
movies.
store, would you hold things for yourself, or hey, we're gonna discount this one, like you kind of cherry
Well,
pick for the video
it
store?
was a rental. It was mostly rentals at that point. So I wasn't. I mean, sometimes I'd keep like the old rentals when they would put them up for sale, but at that point I wasn't. I was young. I mean, I was 15, 16 when
Oh
I was working
wow,
at that video store. So, I mean, it was most of the money was. I mean, I wasn't. Oh,
you're putting it
something
back
fell.
in the store.
Yeah. I mean, I was renting a lot of the movies. Like they would allow me to have 10 movies out at a time, and I would usually have
10.
10 out at a time. So VHS, DVD, like whatever at that point. So um yeah, it was a fun first job. It
That's
was
pretty awesome.
probably my favorite job up until now. So yeah.
Yeah, dude. Super jealous. Yeah, I mean, movies are it's always been a thing for me too. So it's cool to talk to people, find out how they got into it. The video
Yeah.
store is a huge part of how I grew up. I mean, paper route, take my money to the movie store, could get rated R movies when you're 12 somehow, like it happened forever.
Yep.
Are you a poster collector? Do you collect movie posters, one sheets and stuff?
No, not really. I only have one sheet from I have a one sheet from Reanimator.
Oh, nice.
It's one of my favorite movies, and I haven't had a lot of wall space for posters. It's always been taken up by movies. So I have a few posters in my office where I don't have movies ever. I have movies everywhere in my office too, but there's room for. I have a poster with Fred Vogel and Shelby signed by
Oh,
them in my
nice.
office, and I'm trying to think what other posts. No, the other wall is all pins. I have a big pin collection. I have like one wall that in my office that's all like corkboard kind of material
Yeah.
that I put up, and it's just covered in pins. So
That's like my
maybe if we
fridge
do another
background.
live, I can be in there and we can look at my pin collection a little
Dude, I
bit.
collect pins too. It's a thing, man.
Yeah.
So how do you even if you're gonna pick a movie? What do you have rituals? Like, what is that process? I don't want to wait too long before we do the giveaway, but you're gonna watch a movie. Perfect night. Say it's Friday night, and your website's going good. Everything's good. What does a movie night look like for the movie room?
Hmm. So I don't, it depends on my mood. I've talked to you about watching movies before, and like you're very much like a kind of a mood movie watcher
100%.
too. And uh I don't know, it that plays a part in it. Part also if I'm gonna watch the movie with my wife or not plays a part in
Changes.
what movie I'll choose. Um but yeah, sometimes I'm just in the mood for like low budget, like fun, like horror movies that are just like kind of mindless and just like gore and fun and just good entertainment. Other times, like I just want to think and like want something more thought provoking or more like that's just gonna make me kind of question things or whatever. Like sometimes I'm just like, okay, I need my mind to work tonight, and so I'll pick a movie that's more like surreal or like thought provoking or whatever. And um,
So
sometimes it's time. Like if I
time is
have
huge.
because I have like I often have like a lot of movies that are in my pile of like that I haven't watched yet, and so I'm like, okay, I have these like 15 movies, and like I have an hour and a half, or no, tonight I have 3 hours, so I can watch a long one or whatever. And so, like, yeah, sometimes time. I mean, there's so many factors that it, but really, when it comes down to it, it's mood. It's like I have a stack of movies, and it's like this one seems fun tonight. Like I'm gonna go for it, and as much as I can, I try and watch more than one movie. But lately, with all the packing we've been doing, sometimes I only have time for one. But we also watch movies while we're packing sometimes too. I
It's
put a Blu-ray
background, right?
player. Yeah, I put a Blu-ray player in the packing room so that we could put on movies that are we. I for the packing room. I choose movies more that are more dialogue heavy, so like more dramas, comedies,
Yeah.
stuff like that. As because if I put on like a horror movie or an action movie or something where like that, I'm not going to be able to pack because I'm going to be watching the action the whole time. So, like last night we watched an imprint release called Jetstorm, um,
I haven't seen.
which was like a 50s movie about a guy who brings a bomb onto a plane and because he thinks somebody on the plane killed his daughter or something like that. And it was a very kind of like intense like drama but very dialogue heavy, so it was like perfect for like being able to listen and not have to like look up every 2 seconds at like somebody getting their head
It's
chopped off
almost
or
like a
something.
podcast at
So
that point. Do you
yeah,
listen to podcasts
exactly.
too?
Yeah, I do listen to podcasts from time to time. Yeah, Deborah listens to more podcasts than me, but I do listen to some.
It definitely helps do the dishes, clean the yard, whatever you're doing. Podcasts.
Yeah.
So you're watching a movie. You have like a what's your go to pizza and a Coke, or do you have like specific rituals that are? I like to know what people are snacking on when they're watching their favorite movie. Me and my wife are pretty specific about the kind of pizza it's got to be, the same kind of beverage, whether it's a beer, cider, soda, candy specific for sure. But
I'm not too specific with my snacks, actually. I don't know. Like I don't really drink alcohol, so it's usually for me going to be like a soda or an iced tea or something like that. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I like popcorn.
Yeah,
I mean, like that's a pretty common thing when when you're watching movies. Right now, there's a box of Cheez-Its next to the chair that I
perfect.
sit in for
We
watching
talking white
movies.
cheddar? We just standard.
There are these new ones. They're like extra toasty
Those
Colby
are so
Jack or
good.
something. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're pretty good. I was digging those.
I think I have a
And I
hang up
do
on
like the
that.
Sour
Go
Patch
ahead.
Kids. If I
Oh
have
yeah,
a gummy candy, it's usually Sour Patch Kids, and if it's a chocolate candy, it's usually Raisinets. So I guess I kind of have a
Raisinets.
ritual.
Okay.
I
You
love
ever put the
Raisinets.
Raisinets in the popcorn?
Nope.
I know people that do
I,
that.
I I do too. My dad likes Milk Duds in his popcorn. He's
They're
always
so
telling me
hard
to
to
put
chew, man.
Milk Dud. I'm like, how can you eat a Milk Dud and
There's no way.
popcorn? Yeah,
If
it
you get a
doesn't make
kernel and a
sense.
dud, you're losing that tooth straight up.
Yeah.
Growing up, my parents, Friday night was like family movie night, but they would let us watch things. They would choose like Misery, and I got a couple of younger sisters. Like, anyway, so it was always like the right kind of pizza, 2 liter of soda, and a movie, and we could try to get two in. I have a hang up about it. I'm like, oh no, we're not starting this until everything's ready. Like, and I do Google, run links for movies too, so that I can try to
Yeah.
get in as many as I can. But it's kind of fun to know what's behind the movie watching experience. So awesome, man. Well, I think we're probably ready for the giveaway. We said we were going to go about an hour, and we did get a little cut off there. So The last one was
Yeah.
about 15. This one's about 45. I'm ready to give this movie away if you are ready to give this movie
Yeah.
away.
Yeah, that sounds great.
And then what do people do? I mean, I seen that there was an invoice, so I guess on Instagram we'll just kind of tag them, and hopefully it's not their first movie from you, but if it is, they're gonna get an amazing pack job for sure.
Yeah, so for the person who wins, e- either we'll message you or you can message us, whoever's first. But we'll reach out to you on Instagram and get like your email or address or whatever if you haven't shopped from the movie room before. And if you have, it'll be really easy. If you haven't, it'll also be really easy. But yeah, we'll get the movie sent to the winner soon.
All right. Well, I think we are ready to go. The people watching just doubled, so let's go
Oh
ahead
well.
and let's give this away. People, thanks for following the movie room on Instagram and then entering. We're doing Zombie Flesh Eaters, Zombie on 4K. Let's spin this wheel. No drum roll. Oh, Joel Vareel, who also has his own YouTube channel.
Oh, nice.
Congratulations, Joel. I think
Sweet.
it's Darkroom Reviews is our winner. So
All
shout out to
right.
Joel. That's awesome. I hope that you love it. He's probably bought from. He's a big physical media guy. He might have already bought from you before, but he'll know what to do. Thank you for doing the giveaway. First of all, that's super awesome. And then
Yeah, you're welcome.
if you didn't get one of these, if you didn't win, obviously there's 18 people. They are going to release. When are you dropping those other ones?
Um, Hopefully tonight, if I have time after we're done packing, to put them up. If not, it'll be tomorrow. So yeah, it's either tonight or tomorrow. We'll be putting somewhere between 20 and 30 up. We just have to. We probably will save even a few more. What we often do on a really popular release like this is save like five or so in case like if one gets damaged in transit or there's something we missed when we checked it over, we can replace it.
Nice.
So that's something we try and do just on a popular release like this. So yeah, it'll be I have to do the final count, but it'll be between 20 and 30 more that'll be going up tonight or tomorrow.
So it's been sold out, and if so, does it was it released? Was it yesterday that it was dropped, or was it today?
We got it yesterday and yesterday afternoon. I think yesterday was the official release date. Yeah.
Perfect. So yeah, you're gonna be able to get your hands on one, and I mean, if you haven't seen Zombie, like, what are you doing, right? So, Zombie Flesh Eaters, 4K. Well, Michael, dude, I could talk to you forever, especially with your crazy knowledge of the extreme arts, if you will, all the splatter that matters. So,
Yeah.
we'll have to do this again, man. Maybe we can do another giveaway at some point, or
Yeah,
just
that would
kind
be
of come
fun.
on and just talk shop and talk more extreme horror. There's not a lot of people doing it, so anytime you can find other people that have the similar hobbies, really, and interests, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, and I have a stack still that we have I have a bunch that we haven't even looked at. So yeah, there's more to talk about and a bunch more crazy movies that I have in my collection that I can show. So yeah.
Um, let people know. Take a minute here and just let people know where they can find you, and then yeah, anything you want to plug or promote.
Yeah, so themovieroom.com is our website. Yeah, that's the best place to shop is on the website. We're also on the shop app. If you use that, that's a great place to get updates anytime we put up new movies for sale or there's a new arrival coming in. The shop app on like if you on your favorites or whatever, you can see it. It'll pop up the movies that we put up. So that's a good place to track that. And we're on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook, all as the movie room. So yeah, reach out to us on social media if you have any questions or comments or feedback or requests or anything. We're really easy to talk to. And yeah, we'd love to send you all movies soon.
They're blowing up over there. Get in where you fit in, man. It's just been awesome to see. Awesome partner of mine. Great communication. just I really appreciate you guys for what you guys do and just the passion that you guys have for films, taking a chance on a movie lover like me as well, and then the crew that we've got on the movie room site. There's like a partner section that he created where you can go through and find different YouTubers, content creators, TikTokers, whatever, and you can follow the movies that they're buying and you can use their it's just a great little community that you guys have kind of created there. So I am super thankful, and it's been great chatting with you.
Good. It's been great talking to you too, and thanks very much for having me on.
Absolutely. Guys, we're going to see you real soon. Take care of yourselves. Cheers.
Bye.